Oh, YouTube! Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your world famous Wrestling in the Playground podcasters and feel the power.
It's a new day, yes it is. Welcome everybody, welcome to this is fucking great. Welcome to the Wrestling in the Playground podcast. Our second episode, we made it to a second episode. I think we can call it a day now. We've killed it. We've done it. We have peaked. Right, but on that note, I'm Sims from the I'm Sims Steve, whatever you want to call me, Sims Gaming Time on the Twitch. This is Ben, and Ben, they'll introduce themselves. Oh.
Yes. Okay. So I'm all Benji Kenobi, or Ben. Find me on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Almost forgot then. Go on, Andy.
I'm Biggie.
Oops. I would go. Oh, dear me.
What are we doing?
Well, I am Big E. Just fatty. Oh, maybe fatty. I'm fatty.
Pretty sure Akisha's got. What's your name, Ben? Where can we find you?
Hey, my name is Money Benjamin, aka Money Benjamin from the Money Benjamin channel on every platform possible. Money Benjamin on Twitch, Money Benjamin on YouTube, and everywhere else. I actually don't have an Xvideos account, but if that's something you'd like to see, let me know in the comments below.
Xvideos? I don't know what that is. Anyway, so as we started, and you started doing the Biggie YouTube, right? So I was in a pan shop once, and I saw this.
In a pound shop.
Yeah, and it's legit WWE. They, you know, like them loot boxes they used to do. I'm not sure if they do them anymore. But look at the state of them. Hold on.
I know, look at the state, but it was, oh god, look at this. I just lost the WWE Championship in 8 seconds.
It's ridiculous. It's so bad, but it's so bad. It's good.
It's so bad, it's good because it's WWE.
But no, yeah, it's like found in like loot boxes. Pan, can't complain. Anyway, and then I bought this the other day. I'm just showing you my toys now. I bought Elias. It was and it was like only three. It was £3 because the box was damaged.
160. Sorry. I've just got one question for you.
What?
Who wants to walk with Elias?
Me. I don't like their face, Elias.
No, I don't like face Elias either.
Anyway,
By that time, he got massive heat. Him and Kevin Owens got massive heat for like 5 minutes when they mocked a country.
Oh, mate.
And they just booed him for ages, and he was like, "Wow, this is amazing."
That's great heat. Nothing could ever beat when what's his face? Superman Punch Man. Roman Reigns beat Taker, and the next night he just come out.
His shirt he wearing that you can't even remember.
But he came out and he just got booed. It was like 20, and I only watched the highlights as well. Apparently it was a good 20. It was like a good 15 minutes of telly of him just getting booed.
He just walked around like, yeah, all right, keep going.
And then he just dropped that mic. He just dropped it. Boom. My odds in a bit. Like, yo, yes. Oh, mate. I'll tell you what, though. It was a good spear. It was a good spear when they when he bounced like 5 times. And Undertaker just... I don't think Undertaker even knew what was going on.
He was like, when do I take the bump? Roman, when do I take the bump? I don't know when to take it.
I might have to watch that again. It was a good match.
For what it was, yeah.
Anyway, right, so we have not spoke since the last time we said goodbye on Survivor Series. So, what did we think? Did we like Survivor Series? We'll keep this one really brief. What did you think? You predicted that NXT would walk away with a landslide. You were correct. I was a bit... I'm coming across as the most negative person in the world, but I'm Mr. Positivity himself. But right now, WWE is dire. Like, it's so bad. It's just...
I'm not gonna lie, I've not watched any wrestling since Survivor Series.
It's just not great. Like, even the TLC, like the TLC card, is just mishmashed together. Like
the whole there's no major men's championship on the line. There's no major women's championship on the line, apart from the tag team titles. If you can class that as
are they on the line? What? No, I mean, are you on about the men or the women's?
The women's are on the line.
Are they? When did that?
It's a TLC match. It's a ladder match for the titles.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Kabiki Warriors versus Charlotte. And
I'm not sure if it's the titles on the line though. I think it's just a grudge match.
Because Asuka went titles, and so from that I get, you know what? It was for the championships.
It sounds like every argument I've ever had with a woman.
Just play Asuka clips.
I'm so getting dislikes on this video. So, if you've not watched it, Ben, we'll fill you in. Nothing's happened.
That sounds good. That's about
King Corbin is feuding with Roman Reigns, and over. Because I want to see your reactions. Yeah, you being but he's a dog. They're saying he's the dog. You're supposed to be the big dog, and then they're playing woofing noises, like puppy woofing noises. And then all of a sudden, like one week, Roman Reigns' music's played, and it was like playing and playing and playing. All of a sudden, this like man dressed up like a puppy came out.
I've seen it. Dog.
What was going on? And then obviously it all kicked off a week ago.
Here it comes.
And they chained him up above the ring, outside the ring like this, and they just dumped dog food over him, and
loads and
loads of and then just rubbing it in his ear. Even I think at one point they made him eat it. I think they edited out the YouTube. It was grim. Like it was. I was so uncomfortable watching it. I didn't like it at all.
I don't mind the whole sports entertainment thing that Vince strives for. But do we really pay for like our Sky Sports subscription to sit there?
BT Sport next week.
I know, right? Crazy, right? Oh my god.
Have you got BT Sports yet?
No.
This is YouTube.
YouTube
it. YouTube. I watch it. Get up in the morning. YouTube clips play through. I know what I'm doing. Watch ups and downs. What culture? Big shout out to Simon Miller. And that's it. That's my wrestling fix done. Like down. Do you watch it? Do you like?
I love Simon Miller.
Have you met Simon Miller before?
No, I've not met him.
I've met him twice. He's a fucking legend.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Honestly,
he comes across.
He's such a down to earth bloke. Like the first time. If anyone that doesn't know Simon Miller, I'm really sorry, but I watch What Culture Gaming and the wrestling. So I was at EGX, which is a gaming convention over in England. It's the only one we actually really get. We get an indie one, but that's a completely different story for a different day. So I was walking down. It was about the end of the show, and I just saw these two What Culture guys. I can't remember the name. I think one was Simon, one was someone else. They don't work for What Culture anymore. I was like, oh bloody hell! I was dead nervous. I was like, I'm really sorry to interrupt. He was talking to this guy, and I knew the two guys, and I just ignored the bold guy because I'm not 4 at the time. So I was like, oh, you're alright, mate. I'm a really big fan, mate. Can I just get a picture, autograph? Oh, it'd be great. Turns around, Simon Miller just sat there. I freak out. As loud as I could possibly go, I go, oh my god, it's Simon Miller! I start shaking. I was like, can I hug you? He's like, yeah, of course you can, man. He was so hard because he's like built like a brick shit ass. But he was sad, and then we all had a picture. Like honestly, it's such a great guy. But I didn't meet him this year. I normally meet him every year. What's he laughing at? Anyway, but back to the wrestling. So we've got the Rusev Bobby Lashley feud that's brewing. I don't like it, but it's made Rusev. I think Rusev is playing himself now. He's not Rusev. He's Rusev. And he come out the other day, come up with Daffy Duck t-shirt on, just chilled, man. And he's just got the crowd on his side. He looks great. He's not come out with that stupid mustache goatee type thing he's got going on normally. He's just having fun with it. And I think everyone's getting heat on Lana, and obviously they're going back through that curtain. And they're just having fun with it, aren't they? Bobby Lashley's just Bobby Lashley. He's just a big mother, no personality.
Bobby Lashley's the lucky person out of all this.
Yeah, he's getting all the poo, isn't he? No, Lana's all right. She's coming across as this goofy woman. give it 6 months. This will all be forgotten, and Lana and Rusev will be together again. I don't think it will end.
That is actually meant to be the end of the storyline. Is that they get back together?
I did like what they did, what Rusev did push that thing. He pushed Rusev and Bobby had a massive brawl, and they were fighting, and then he pushed him off the stage, and then he chucked like a metal beam on him, and then he got arrested. Bobby Lashley was fine the next day. Don't worry about it. Nothing, no big 100.
Then again, he's a massive.
No, he caught it. He caught it one hand, didn't he? Just like on the floor. He's like, nah.
Did he?
No, because he didn't, man. Anyway, so that's coming to a head. Apparently, they're getting divorced. I can see Lana going for a table, which would be great. That's what's happening on dirt sheets. Match of the night contender.
Aleister Black versus
Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy. Or the women.
Yeah, the women. I think that'll be main event. If it is for the titles. To be fair, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Reigns in the main event.
No, because it's not going to get the reception of it. 7 matches. Well, hold on. Well, let's hold on for one more second. So we got Bray Wyatt, The Miz, Daniel Bryan. It was supposed to be Daniel Bryan and Wyatt. Daniel Bryan got dragged to hell under the ring. All of his hair, we just saw hair coming out of nowhere. So maybe Daniel Bryan's probably taking a break, getting a new image, probably having his head shaved again like he did a couple of years ago. Probably have a match at the Rumble.
Originally, it was meant to be Bray versus Daniel.
Yeah, but it's a good little rub for. It's a good little rub for Miz.
Vince said no, we're not doing it so soon. So this is why they took Daniel off TV for a bit, just to drag it out a little bit. But I'm liking this Bray and Miz stuff.
Yeah, hopefully Bray Wyatt can get still win, which he should do. If he loses, he's daft.
I can't imagine him lose, even though he's a funhouse presenter. He's still a psychopath.
Is he still gonna have to? Is he still gonna be listening into his hands? I don't think so.
I don't know. I think this is what I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see how Bray performs as the funhouse character rather than the Fiend, because what the task he's got is completely separating Funhouse Bray from the Fiend Bray. Because if he starts doing all the stuff that the Fiend does, people are just going to go, well, it's just.
Is he gonna do the upside?
I hope he doesn't do any of that.
Is he gonna bring the puppets out? Are the puppets gonna distract him from maybe?
I was thinking that the puppets are going to.
I'd like the puppets. I'd like the puppets up here. You know. Do you think? Do you think he's going to change?
I hope it will be a clean finish.
Do you think he will? It will go dark, and then he will change into the Fiend.
Now that would be impressive.
It would be impressive because he'd have to pull that off. He'd have to if Bray was to do that, he'd have to wear long trousers, which he could then rip off to have the trousers, and then the vest. Is he going to come out in the jumper? If he comes out in the jumper that he normally wears, and then
I think he will generally appear as the Fiend, the Funhouse character. I think it would be amazing if Bray played like a chicken, not a chicken shit, but if he just crawled under the ring and then came back out as the Fiend.
I don't think
I'd even crap myself.
I think it'll go dark, and obviously he'll rip all his clothes off, get his mask on dead quick because I'm guessing it's an easy fix now. Boom, and I hope. I don't know.
Because his hair's already done. He just needs to take it out of
it. Is his hair done?
Yeah, because he just puts it up in a bob, wouldn't he?
It'd be interesting. It'd be really interesting. Hopefully that happens to make it interesting. Whatever we got. So we got Becky Lynch and the Charlotte thing going on, which is they don't like each other. There's no one else they don't want to they want to feud with. They don't want to fight. They've got no one else to fight each other anywhere else. So like, we'll just fight each other again. Oh wait, no wait. But they're over there. The fucking Kabuki Warriors are like, oh, we're causing a bit of mischief. So Charlotte, the first week was like, oh, I'll go and have a handicap match. That's a bad idea. All around, isn't it? To be fair, she gave it all she could. Then the Becky Lynch, she had the handicap match, and now they've got. We keep getting beat up, so let's team up. Let's team up.
The whole the Kabuki Warriors. I almost came out wrong. The Kabuki Warriors. I meant to be. You say it with the B first, and it's something different. So the Kabuki Warriors, are meant to be the best female tag team in the world. That's what you were represented as the champions. why does it take two women to take out Charlotte? Take 15 minutes to take out Charlotte.
Charlotte's supposed to be the best in the world, though, isn't
She's
she?
Charlotte Flair.
I get
And
that.
Charlotte
It's
Flair
like-
is Charlotte Flair.
She's Ric Flair's daughter.
But it's like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed both matches. I thought great. I enjoyed Charlotte's more than Becky's, because it generally was like Charlotte was in a fight for her life, and Becky was just being Becky. But I really enjoyed it. I just thought, why are they taking over 15 minutes to take out one wrestler when they're meant to be the best female tag team, technically
In
the
the
world?
world.
And filled TV time.
That's 15 time.
3 hours is too long. So, I don't know, that's happening. Everything that is just everything this month or 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago was it? Is just happening, and it's not doing it for me. I put it on. I've been watching wrestling for years, and don't get me wrong. Every now and then I'll sit there and I'll go, why do I watch it? Because we love it. It's entertaining. It's better than EastEnders. It's weird. It's wacky. And then once in a blue moon, you'll get a good month where it's fucking gripping, and you're like you believe it. When you start to believe it, then you know it's good. So
January is normally the flip of the switch.
Yeah. And I was,
Here
we get
Go
pumped.
WrestleMania.
Like this, like remember, when you were a kid and Christmas Eve was here, and it's like, oh, Santa's coming. I'm gonna get all the presents. So like, the night before, like Sunday, a night before WrestleMania, that is me. Even to this day, I am so excited. Nothing I can think about. There's all it is wrestling. I can't wait. I've got the day booked off. I book every WrestleMania off. So I go sleep, get up. Even Natalie watches it now. Like, she only watches WrestleMania, but she enjoys it. Hopefully we get that again. And obviously this card is so, like, normally there's rumors. There's it's pretty much, you can see it in the stars what's going to happen. You've got a WrestleMania match by now. Tell me what WrestleMania matches have we got?
Roman versus the Fiend.
You
know it's going to happen.
I don't want to admit it. Now but there's nothing going on, is there? Who's going to win the Rumble? No one's going to win. Who's going to win the Rumble? I mean, they did this last year. No one could predict who was going to win. I don't know. They don't like him that much still.
Vince is now building it back up again, and Roman will win that Rumble.
Yay!
That's getting clipped out. Yeah.
Reigns is meant to win the Rumble.
Yeah, I hope not.
And
Quick.
you ready for this one? And Reigns is also meant to be the first person to beat the Fiend.
Yeah, I can see that. 100%.
Yay!
So,
Can't wait.
who do you think's going to win the Rumble, Ben? This is so difficult. Right, listen, you've got a month now to change your name. One of you has got to.
Drew McIntyre.
One of you.
Start of the year, but
Listen, one of you have got to be Neb. All right, there's Ben and Neb, so one of you needs to change your name.
He's Neb.
You definitely look like a Neb. No, you were saying.
backwards.
Yeah, no, moving swiftly on. So, I would have said McIntyre, because McIntyre's great. He's good to look at. Not in a wrestling way. He's good physique. He's violent. He's aggressive.
Good to look at in that way as well, actually.
You got Sheamus coming back. They could no, I hope not.
No.
The Fiend. No, he's the champ.
No, he's a champ. Oh, see, that'd have been brilliant. That'd have
Rusev.
been brilliant if the Fiend was the champ, but Bray didn't actually know he was the champ. And Bray entered it, won the Rumble, and had to face himself at Mania.
You know
How
what?
great would that have been?
It wouldn't
Just talk
even.
about that.
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Rusev, I think maybe Rusev. You know, if Rusev has always got, if he gets that crowd, the crowd love him as well. They love him, like Daniel Bryan type of love they've got for that man. If he wins the Rumble, if the crowd get behind him and they do what they did with Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30, Rusev could win the Rumble. If he doesn't, Vince McMahon seems to hate bloke. But imagine if Rusev wins it.
So we know how the Rumble's working this year, right? The format of it.
No.
10 Raw, 10 SmackDown, 10 NXT.
Where'd you find that at?
And it's been already confirmed.
Where at?
Google it, you'll see it.
Rusev.
So, which in my head, I don't know if I like that. Don't get me wrong,
No, I don't like that. No,
I
that's
love
all.
NXT, but then
Mind
unless an NXT guy wins,
that's probably been happening for the past 2
Rumble.
years, and we just didn't realise it.
if an NXT guy actually wins, there's no point doing this 10-10-10 split.
It's a good way.
Guys are gonna win.
It's a good way for the NXT to go. Oh, this guy's going into the main roster. It's a brilliant way for him to bring him into the main roster. Then he could challenge whoever's the champion at the time, Brock Lesnar. So Brock Lesnar, Matt Riddle, or.
So that would be
To be fair, to going back to what I said about WrestleMania, the only match I can predict, the only match I know I'm pretty much will happen with Riddle and Goldberg, which would be a squash match.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Is Riddle? Well, Riddle. I think Riddle behind the scenes is way too like, nah, that's not happening, bro. Bro.
Keep flip-flops off.
I love him, I do.
I think we're gonna get Ronda versus Becky, mate.
I think we'll get Baszler, Becky. I think Baszler will win the Rumble.
Oh, I'd love that. I would actually love that.
I think Baszler will win the Rumble,
For that.
and Becky will stay champ till Mania.
Yeah, Becky ain't losing anytime soon.
No.
There's no one credible enough to beat her.
But I think you should always have to defend your title at a pay-per-view.
Yes, Brock.
But look at Becky. Like Becky's not like she's going. Oh, I'm the best. What were we going on about? Hello?
Hello.
What were we on about? I forgot. It's a great podcast.
What was on about WrestleMania and
Baszler winning the title, winning it,
Baszler.
and I think Becky should always win. I think they should always challenge it because she's going on like, oh, I'm going to hold the title for a year, but you've not defended it for a year, have you?
Nope.
Anyway.
She always hops on about wanting to be Becky 2 belts. Well, defend.
Yeah, why? Like that didn't last long, did it? They made T-shirt and everything. They should have kept that for ages. Don't get me wrong.
That was really.
Well, what's Bailey doing with that title? Nothing. Oh, I can't stand Bailey.
Looking like a stupid mum with a stupid hair.
I know it's annoying, isn't it? Ruined her. They should have just kept. They should have just kept her happy.
No, we shouldn't have done that either. Just get rid of her off the roster altogether.
Oh God, that's a bit rough, isn't it? And Bailey's not.
Yes, yeah.
We've got reason to cover.
Like Bailey, yeah. Raw Bailey.
I'm normally pro heel. Love of God.
All right, so we got Bray Wyatt. We covered that. Roman Reigns covered that. What other build-ups have we got? Corey Graves. He's a bit of a bell end, isn't he?
Oh, no.
Whoa. Hang on. Oh, my heart can't. I never do that.
Paul Morello. You know what I'm saying? Let's attack your colleagues on Twitter. Yeah, why not?
I love that man. That man is gold. He is gold. Gold.
No, funny. NXT wouldn't be the same without.
He's just gold. He's just absolute gold. Like he covers the box. When he covers the boxing, he's great. Anyway, he's great.
If you tell me, like, you have the choice to sit and listen to Vic Joseph, Michael Cole, or Morello. I'm 10 years old right now.
But they're all trash. All the commentators are trash. Jerry Lawler, trash. Michael Cole, trash. The guy that's come out of nowhere, trash. Yeah, he was great. Samoa Joe, Morello. I don't mind.
Nigel McGuinness. I like it.
And Nigel McGuinness. Don't get me wrong. On the mic, Graves is alright. But behind the scenes, like all the shit he's been tweeting, attacking thing, he tweeted something the other day, didn't really understand it, but he's a dickhead anyway. From the English community, dickhead. Dickhead. Viking Raiders, what are they doing to the Viking Raiders? Champions, we'll just give them cannon fodder every week. Just give them a squash match. Yeah? But they lost the Survivor Series.
Speaking of jobbers, how about the jobber that tried to take on Eric Rowan and run away with the cage?
What is in the cage? Who's in the cage? I tell you what, if a fucking Pokemon don't come out of that cage, I won't watch wrestling again. Let me tell you.
Can you imagine
Who's going to be in the cage? Who is going to be in the cage, though? If it's Hornswoggle, I give up. I just give up.
Okay, Hornswoggle definitely can't fit in that.
Listen, he's getting in that cage, alright? I don't know, what's it going to be? A fucking rabbit?
Sorry, George, I just tended to the red.
We'll have a quick. Ignore the WWE logo inside. We'll have a quick AEW. Like, it's brilliant. it's not amazing. It's brilliant. It's spot after spot after spot. The Young Bucks versus Pride and Powerful.
Prejudice.
Pride and Power.
Oh, the Pride and Prejudice. That's a movie, isn't it?
Let's just say the Inner Circle, right? I need an Inner Circle t-shirt, by the way. So all donations are welcome. I will happily buy an Inner Circle t-shirt. Chris Jericho, absolutely incredible. Putting all these young people, all these nobodies, like the way AEW does their championship, like, oh, you're on a good run, you can have a title match. Brilliant. Do it again. Brilliant. They did the guys from the SCU. I don't know their names by name, so I'm terribly sorry.
Christopher Daniels, Xarian, and the black guy.
I can't say that, man.
I tried my hardest to remember his name.
But him, he
Scorpio Sky.
so he had a good match. You got Jungle Boy, weirdest thing I've ever seen. But then he's gonna have a match next week, and it'd be a good match, and Jericho will put him over. He'll win. Don't get me wrong, and it'll probably be some bullshit, which it should be. It should be a bullshit win because Jungle Boy could win. And then you've got the Young Bucks, they're great. Tables just getting broke for days. John Moxley, absolutely incredible. Like, just John Moxley, AW, like, John, and he's just, I can just see John Moxley just being in the back somewhere, chained up. And they're just like, look, John, the show's gonna start now, so we can undo you. And then you just do your thing for 2 hours, and then we have to lock you back up. It's like, I was like, all right, John. So we just unlock you, and it just runs mock. And then they put him back.
John and Renee's sex life is amazing. Jesus.
I think there was WWE backstage when CM Punk was talking to Renee, and he was like, who's your favourite member of the Shield?
And she couldn't answer it. She couldn't say Ambrose.
They're all great.
Whatever his name is now.
They're all great.
It's so funny.
So
I don't care if we don't come back to WWE TV. I don't care. Do you reckon we'll get Owens versus Rollins thrown in there tonight?
No. That's a. Oh, we've not even spoken about that, have we? Like, the best thing on telly is
Rollins again.
Is so forgettable. Don't get me wrong. Seth Rollins is great now. Like, you've made him heel. He's tied his hair back now. I'm all back. Look, listen, I tie my hair back all the time, and I'm bad boy now.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, exactly.
I'm a heel character. All right, but no, he's great. Like, the AOP with him. I think someone mocked up a picture of him the other day. Today, he sat in a picture and he got the AOP behind him. It looks great. Austin. I want to say Austin. Kevin Owens and Rusev could be the next two top babyfaces. Like, obviously,
I hope they are.
That having Owens as the Austin character and Rusev as the Rock character.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
No.
No.
We can hope, right?
Because but no, Owens is great. I think we'll see maybe.
To be honest, I think they've got a good chance because Reigns is over on SmackDown. Lesnar's hardly ever there. I think they've got a good chance.
So.
But then it's who they're going to feed Brock to, or who they're going to feed to Brock. Let's say that.
Who's going to beat Brock? Who's going to beat Brock at Mania?
Again, I've heard rumors again that they're thinking of two matches, and one of them is putting Cain Velasquez. Again.
I don't want to see that.
And the other one is Tyson freaking Fury.
I've seen that. I don't want to see that. He won't do it now because at that point he would have either beat Wilder or lost to Wilder, and that match could be delayed because he's just got rid of his trainer. Anyway, that's boxing. Well, no, Seth Rollins. Have you seen the Seth Rollins things, Ben? It's great.
Yeah, I've seen.
Absolutely brilliant telly. Good feud going on there. Love the change of character and it's what he says is true as well. He's fed up with everybody. Stop booing him. I'm just gonna be a prick now. You know what, Rollins? You be a prick. You know what? I get it. All right. You do your thing. Get the two big guys be with you. We'll have it all. I'll do that. I'm happy with that. I don't mind a heel. Come out dressed up as a Power Ranger. I'll be even happier.
Yeah, I remember that.
Absolutely. The best wrestling attire ever. Don't at me. So we'll go to. I think that's everything in the week. I think wrestling. I think right now there's little tiny seeds being planted, and hopefully they'll sprout. I've got all these hand motions. Sprout into something.
I don't think the seeds have even been planted yet. I think this is just here. This is your end of year crap. Just eat it. We'll give you some good shit next month.
Maybe.
We'll feed you some good stuff next
I mean, what's going to happen? Also, next week we'll have Fallout from TLC. The week after,
Yeah, and you know what it's going to be like? It's going to be Christmas crap.
yeah, nothing. Crap.
Yay!
Yay!
You know, Christmas crap where we have a miracle on 51st Street or whatever they call it, and someone gets the bowling ball to the knackers. Yeah, and all that stuff.
I think we'll see. I think we will see after TLC Sheamus return. He'll come to SmackDown.
I look forward to that. I look forward to Sheamus.
I think we have got a good week of telly, haven't we? Really, next week we're getting ahead of ourselves, aren't we? AEW, you've got the big 18th show. You got NXT. You've got Finn Balor and Adam Cole. Bay. Hello, you there? Aren't you? You need to stop moving because when you go really still, I'm like, oh no. Right, we'll go to predictions then. So we're all a bit different about it. I'm negative. I don't know why. I'm not normally that person. I can normally see the good in everything, but I think it's just a typical December in the WWE.
Yeah, it's always slow and boring and rubbish.
Hopefully, we'll get a good ladder match from the New Day and the Revival.
In all fairness, every match on this card has the potential to be good as long as they just let them do their own.
Yeah, exactly. I think we haven't spoke about the Revival and New Day, but we'll quickly there's nothing to talk about. It's just Revival New Day again. And
you know it's going to be a good match.
And you put ladder in there. You know the Revival aren't happy. They're probably going to give the Revival the titles again. That's not going to make them stay. They by the end this time next year, if we're still doing this and we're still chatting about wrestling on a monthly basis, the Rival will be at AEW.
Yeah,
along with Luke Harper. Luke Harper be the greatest thing ever.
I'm glad they let him out his contract.
Yeah, it's a shame, man. He was brilliant as well. He had a little run, didn't he? Last year, beginning of last year, when he was having some great matches with AJ Styles and. Someone else. It's Vince, isn't it? Vince be Vince. So, we'll go to predictions. We'll start from the bottom. Raw Tag Team Champions, the Viking Raiders, the Viking Experience, the War Raiders, whatever you want to call them, to issue an open challenge to the TLC this Sunday, today, for 3.5 hours.
My money is on the Street Profits winning the tag team titles from the Viking Experience War Machine Raiders.
Did they not face? Were they not on the last one?
Yeah, they fought last week, didn't they? And they had like a mutual respect at the end as well, didn't they? I didn't know that.
And Seth came in.
It's just.
I know who's gonna. I know.
Look, the champs pick these. Yeah. Well,
I know who's coming out.
Oh what? Oh, AOP.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. AOP come out. Fuck them all.
Yeah.
And then.
That's Seth Rollins' laugh going.
And then we'll have. Who's the US title? Ray. And then Seth becomes the US champion again.
No.
They all wear title. Anyway, I think AOP. What do you guys think?
I'm sticking with Street Profit.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we're all the Raw tag teams.
I think Goldust and Stardust.
Goldust.
Goldust and Stardust come out. But they're not actually Cody or Dustin.
Cody and Goldust.
No, it's not. Listen, mate. Vince McMahon knocking on Kane and Undertaker's door. Listen, I got all this money. They just want to go beat these two jobbers. Yeah, sound alright.
They probably would as well. Imagine open challenge and then Kane comes out and then the Undertaker comes out. The crowd will lose their crap. They'll be like, "Oh my god, it's the best thing ever!"
That would be instantly the best pay-per-view year. Full stop, just for that moment.
It's not happening, is it? Did you watch the Undertaker thing, by the way?
I watched half of it.
Oh, it's so
it's
good.
Weird hearing his normal voice. Though.
He's so good.
You know, because you forget he's obviously a normal human being, and he's a Texas lad.
Yeah, but
so when you hear
he is playing, like he said, like he played his character
to the T.
Even outside of the world, like he was still the Undertaker. But did you see that guy? Did you see when he came over to the UK to do some wrestling thing, and some guy was in Nando's and Undertaker was just sat there, Imagine being that guy. There's no way on God's green earth am I getting up and going, can I have a picture? There's no way I'm missing that opportunity in my life. I will shake, and I probably will make a mess in my trousers. I'm like, listen, you are here, I am here, I need to take a picture with you. I love you. And then cry, and then he'd be like, listen, man, what are you crying for? And I'm like, listen, man, I'm going to take it. Anyway, Nando. But no, yeah, it's incredible. Like, that once in a lifetime. Anyway, let's be realistic. Zack Ryder and Kurt Hogan's coming out. All right.
Kill me now. Kill me now.
Or the Singh brothers.
Oh, you know what? In all fairness,
They had a good match at
Zack
NXT.
Ryder and Kurt Hawkins are the number one contender match on the house show for it.
Right. Alice.
They were taken out that show.
Give me strength. Alistair Black and Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy knocked on the door. He's like, you want to fight? Alistair Black's like, you knocked on my door, so we're going to fight.
It's only taken a few weeks for him to actually fight it, though.
It's stupid, isn't it?
Even though every week he wanted somebody to knock at my door. And then somebody did. But I never went to the ring for the challenge. I just faced Akira Tozawa instead.
Poor Akira Tozawa.
That kick.
That kick was venomous.
Oh, I know how to take kicks in wrestling, but I'd be too scared to take an Alistair Black kick.
So, behind the scenes then, how would you take a super kick or roundhouse kick?
You would you'd obviously turn your face. You want to take it on your cheek. Most wrestlers will put the sly hand up, so they take it. I used to do it all the time, because I used to be scared of getting kicked in the face.
What's the worst thing?
Yeah.
So, but for people that don't know, you did a bit of indie wrestling. Indie wrestling, is that what you want to call it?
I did. Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's alright. I'll just turn with you, mate.
Sorry. Yeah. We can heel turn together.
so what?
Chair doesn't turn.
So like, what's the worst thing? Like the worst bump you ever took?
Oh, flipping heck. Sounds. Oh, yeah, I don't remember the last one. I think you were there for that as well. It was me versus NXT UK star Ligero.
Really?
It was me versus him at Hope Wrestling, and it was the day I got kicked out of 7, and I had to take a superplex from the top to the outside.
No, you didn't.
Now, luckily, my teammates were there to catch me as I fell, but I managed to land between them and pretty much nearly on my neck. I remember laying there going, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
Did you get up?
No, because the end of the thing was Ligero throws me back in and gives me the Mexican splash, and then pins me for the win. And then I got abused after the match. But
Who else? How many other NXT UK superstars did you?
Connors.
Joe Connors.
Joseph Connors, obviously.
Joseph Connors is the. He's not there, is he?
He's Joseph Connors in NXT UK. He's a big deal.
I went to Skeggy in Butlins and he was there.
Yeah, so.
And I shook his hand and he just.
Pete Dunne.
No, you didn't.
I've faced Pete Dunne.
No, you haven't.
I've faced Pete Dunne.
What was that like?
Amazing experience.
Where was that?
I was actually in Derby.
Yeah, that was.
I was in Derby.
Was that the
I was
Polish?
at the Polish club, yeah. I was in Derby. Of all places, I faced Pete Dunne, a big star now in Derby.
Did he beat you?
I've even faced the masterpiece, Chris Master.
No, you
Put
haven't.
to sleep with the master lock.
Did it hurt?
Sent to the foot. No, but I forgot how big he was. So like, it's like if I put him in a full Nelson now. I was literally there like, and he's there like. I'm going, oh my god! I'm thinking that this is the best thing ever, but also, ow.
How did your Pete Dunne match end?
With a bitter end.
That was amazing. Did he do all that? Did he do like all your finger shit?
Yeah, he's done it for years. He's done it for.
Did it hurt?
No, none of it.
That's incredible.
The only bits that shit me up is when it even makes me cringe now. You know when they put your arm up like that and then they stamp on
I
it.
hate that. Oh.
I It's just
that's
He was also there for another match. It was myself and Blake, who was a member in the Seven Crew, versus Jack Jester and a guy called T-Bone, who is kind of in NXT UK. I don't know if he's in it now, but he was in NXT UK at some point. And this was in Mansfield. And the match got thrown out, and I just got abused for like 20 minutes afterwards with chairs and everything. Ended up with a big purple bruise down my back. And I mean a massive purple bruise down my back. I got body slammed on the floor by Jester. I had a chair thrown at my head. I had chairs smacked on my back. I had a chair conked on my head, and then I fell onto the leg of a chair. And I was told that if I landed like any further up, it would have gone straight through my my neck.
You know,
because it was the leg of the chair.
Why? What happened anyway? Why did it all? What happened? Why did it all kick off?
Say that again.
Why did it all kick off?
It was part of the story, but kind of like it was all planned for the match to be thrown out, and then we cause a bit of shit, and then we get dragged to the back. That was the plan.
Right.
Now, as soon as the match ended, there was obviously we know it's predetermined as the other, but it was actually, and I'm not kidding you, there was generally no plan together in terms of what we were going to do after the bell finished. All I remember Jester saying to me was, make sure you hit me. If you don't hit me, I'm going to hit you twice as hard and make sure you feel it. Because he doesn't like when wrestlers throw really fake punches. So the match gets thrown out, and I'm thinking, okay, what's coming now? And I have no idea what's about to happen. And next thing you know, Jester hooks me up and is like, body slam. And I was like, what, on the floor? He's like, yep. I was like, okay. So my legs are, I get slammed on the floor. Picks up it kills. There's no way to sugarcoat it. It hurts enough when you get slammed on the mat. And people think it's like a trampoline. It's not.
No, it's not. I know that. I've done a few. It's not. I couldn't do it. Like as a grown man admitting that, it hurts my feelings. Like I was like, I want to do this, but my brain would not let me do it. My brain was like, what are you doing? You want to land on the floor? Are you on drugs? And I'm like, no, I really want to do this. Can you just let me? It's like, no, you stupid twat. What are you doing? Get a crash mat. I was like, oh, my brain says, can I get a crash mat? Guy looks at me like, yeah, all right. And my brain was like, I'm not sure. What happens if he moves his crash mat? You know what? You got a good point. You know what? I'm gonna go. Thanks anyway. That was it. That's my wrestling career. My man wrestling Pete. No, I'm there wrestling with my thoughts. Anyway, so you get Bondi slammed.
Bondage slammed.
And that's a finishing move.
I got body floor, and he picks up a steel chair, which are actually steel for the record.
And
both think
absolutely
and
on you.
threw the chair at my head, Sabu style. Which that kind of hurt. And then the other members of my team came out 7 of us, obviously, because we called 7. Very original, right? I know.
Hold on.
I can.
We need to talk about this even more. I think.
But yeah, I think I got it so badly. Like Birchill, he got the worst of it. Like Jester took him around the bar, hit him with everything he could find, threw chairs at him. Like
but why though? What?
Just because it was because we us 7 we were the heel faction.
Who was the leader?
Me. Well, the whole idea, because like weeks before, I was the babyface general manager like role, and then eventually the Hooligans, if you've heard of them, they're Page's brothers.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, so I turned heel on them. I had to double low blow them in the ring, and then beat the crap out of them. And then we had a blow off match. It was a 7-on-2 handicap match.
All right. What was it? So what was it like with the Hooligans then?
No doubt one of my favourite matches. Now, I heard rumours that Hooligans are tough and stiff and this and the other. Stiff is a term for people that just
really
aren't safe and this and the other. It was the safest match I've ever had, and it was the funnest match I've ever had. But it looked, if you watch it back, it looks just brutal.
How legit? It's on an interview show now, isn't it? So how legit was the? Obviously, you've seen the film, haven't you? Like, how true is that to the film? Like, do we know?
Say that one more time.
The film. So you obviously is the film true to what it is supposed to be?
Obviously, it's blown.
Obviously, yeah, it's filming
of
it.
The Rock being in this and the other, but yeah, it's all pretty much true.
Shit, that isn't it?
Pretty much.
Great fact, I cried during that film.
I cried as well when I watched it eventually.
I watched it. I watched it on my birthday. I thought, I'm going to treat myself. I'm watching it on my birthday. Really good film. It, obviously, from a wrestling. If you're not a wrestling fan, it's probably trash, but it's great. It's a good film.
But they are such a lovely family at the time. Like
what? Cersei Lannister.
The Knights.
She just turned up.
Cersei Lannister. So I watched Game of Thrones obviously way before watching Fight with My Family. But I was like, wait a minute. Cersei Lannister's playing Paige's mum.
Mad, isn't it?
Wow. That's crazy.
I bet they're loaded though for that, aren't they?
Must be. I know Zack Knight is doing more movies now, so he's got his foot in the door, and he's trying to branch. He's still doing wrestling, but he's branching into movies now.
Really? Why?
Well. Does he want it? I'm assuming there's probably more money in movies.
Probably. Well, I will have to track back onto this. We'll have to go back to it next week or next month or whatever, because there's loads of questions I've got for you. Loads now. Obviously, I want to ask what. Obviously, it ended. I remember you had an operation, didn't you? A hernia or something.
I had a hernia operation. I think a year and a half, 2 years in.
That was fun.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Why is that?
I can remember you he was living with us at the time.
Was it bad? What was what caused the hernia? Just a constant slamming to the mat.
Lifting fat people.
But surely that's a jumping. Obviously, I know the ins and outs. I know bits and bobs. They have
sometimes people don't jump. So not that they purposely sandbag you. All it takes is one missed time.
Yeah, and then your back's gone.
People give wrestlers a lot of stick. But the amount of training it actually takes, and the amount of one thing goes wrong, and you could literally mess your career up. You
did really well though, didn't you? You from when we were in that little UFC dungeon type Nottingham type place. So you did something really good with it. Like, how did that happen? Like, this is turned as an interview show, but it's really interesting. So how did that?
Sticks is the guy that did it.
Yeah, I didn't meet Sticks, did I? I met Paul,
who has also faced Kevin Owens, man. That's twice, I think, he's faced him. Kevin Owens. And he's a guy that definitely should be in WWE, hands down. He's so good.
I bet.
Unfortunately, he's one of the men I've not faced. Never faced Sticks.
But NXT, obviously, the wrestling scene now in the UK is going a bit shit, isn't it?
See, since I was not able to do it, I've kept myself out of it. Because if I knew if I kept myself in it, I'd miss it way too much.
Like a Daniel Bryan.
So, yeah.
Like do you reckon you would have ended up on WCPW and stuff?
I would like to think I was good enough to do that. Did you ever? Was I the best wrestler? No, well, definitely not the best wrestler. But was I a character and a big enough personality?
Yeah, entertaining, yeah. You've always been entertaining, haven't you?
Yeah, I definitely I couldn't for the life of me do springboards or flips or.
Did you try
spot the other? The most I could probably do like frog splashes and swantons off the top rope, which that's fine. But as soon as you start involving like springboards and memorizing 20 million Will Ospreay spots, which I'm not digging at all for the record. I love watching that.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great to watch it.
I couldn't do it. I would love to be able to pull that stuff off, but I couldn't. So let them do that because they're amazing at that, and I love watching it. But that kind of match style, I don't think I could do. Even if I got back into it tomorrow, I highly doubt I could do that match style.
What are the chances of you getting back into it?
Slim.
Really?
Slimmer than him.
At least you did it, though. Do you know what I mean? At least you did it.
Never.
Like, I'd love to have the stories that you had to tell. Oh, yes.
I did it for 5 years, man. And it was amazing. One of the best experiences.
So why did you stop? When did it stop? Like, when did you... Is it something you want to talk about?
Eventually I got written off. I got written off TV. I got dragged into the ring by the Fiend and my beard was ripped out. So I just got... So I have there's something wrong with my body which nobody knows about. Nobody knows about, but nobody has publicly come out about it on Facebook because people wondered where I was in the wrestling world and I've just disappeared. But I'm not medically cleared to compete, and nor can I physically because my body, when trying to do physical stuff, produces pain, and the only way I can describe this pain is if you have really bad, sharp stabbing, pins and like needles sensation across the whole of the body, but it's underneath your skin, so you start tearing it, and you can't get to it. It's on the other.
Shit.
Now, I've had blood tests and everything done, and so on and so forth, and they can't find out what it is. Now, me, I'm starting to think maybe if I lose a bit of weight, I might be able to hopefully sort something out. So come New Year, once I've got all this, this Christmas eating stuff sorted, the plan in my head is to try and get healthy again, drop some weight. If dropping the weight actually helps with anything, you can bet your ass that I'll be back in wrestling. Oh, if I could return, damn right. Arse. But I've not done that for about 2-3 years, and it kills me, man. It kills me. Especially when I see, and it's not a jealousy thing for the record. No one says, "Oh, it was a jealousy thing." When I see like Pete Dunne and people that I have competed with reach the success that they have reached, and I'm so happy for them. But on the flip side, I would love to get a taste of
He's been doing it years, though, hasn't he? I was not saying
he's done it way longer than I have.
But you don't realise how old they are, do you? You don't realise how old these people are.
Well, Pete Dunne's dead young. Pete Dunne's really young. Well, not really young. Tyler Bates really young, sorry.
Tyler Bates was still early.
Easily. But yeah. Like, I remember first meeting Tyler Bates, and he'd not even... And keep in mind, I was in wrestling 5 years before I had to hang up the boots. So I think in my second or third year, Tyler Bates wasn't even 18, and he was jacked as hell. And I remember looking like, here's me, my fucking beer belly, and this and the other.
I remember on the way to one of the shows, Tyler and his mum drove past us. It was like Tyler mustache, because he still had his mustache and everything. It was.
I remember when he faced Mason Ryan, Tyler Bates, and literally Mason Ryan got on the mic afterwards and said, "Watch this, man, because WWE's going to take him up." Where is he now? Yeah, in NXT in WWE.
Yeah, Matt
faced Mason Ryan. Bram.
Who?
Heard of Bram? Bram TNA.
No, TNA. Everyone's kind of fell off TNA, aren't they? Really, shame about
it. Yeah. Oh, Drake Maverick.
Yeah.
Faced it.
Right.
Rockstar Squad, obviously.
Right, going back to the fucking predictions.
I faced old Benji Kenobi. He's a famous guy.
Have you?
I faced Steven Sims many times.
Oh god.
How about it, Steve?
I'd batter. Get me a. Oh no! Get me a trampoline.
Yeah, the wrestling.
Get me a trampoline. I remember once, though. I tell you what. I remember once. So, I went to my brother's. I went to my dad's house. Brothers are there. His mates are there. I'm like, oh, we'll go to his house. He's got a trampoline. We'll go play wrestling. I'm 22 at the time. 15-year-old Steve. 13-year-old Steve goes, all right, yeah, all right, I'll show you. So me and this young lad were on this trampoline. Yeah, I don't know what it was. We were messing about anyway. I hit him. I turned around, German suplex, locked it in, threw him. Right, proper gave him the German. He went onto one side of the trampoline, and I went on the other side of the trampoline. But the momentum, my nose onto his back of his head, my nose exploded. Blood everywhere. That was it. That was the end of our career. Trampoline career.
It's amazing how...
Honestly though, but you realise you're like 22 and you're walking down the road and you're like, I'm too old for this shit. I'm way too old for this shit.
I used to think like that. I used to think of that after some matches. I used to be in a car home going, oh, ow.
At least,
I know we're doing this.
At least you did it. Right. That was great. That is great. I'd love to. We need to talk more about it. So we'll have to. I think next month or whenever we do it, we'll go to the beginning and we'll talk about some stuff, or we'll even just do a completely different interview type thing altogether. Going back to Alistair Black running face, so that was like a good 20-minute tangent.
This is all more entertaining than TLC, apparently.
It is, to be fair. Alistair Black and Buddy Murphy, who have you got? I'm not even gonna ask why, because there's no why.
Oh yeah, because I was mocking Alistair Black at the time, wasn't I? Oh yeah, that's it. Well, I think that Alistair Black will lose. I want Buddy Murphy to win. I really want Buddy Murphy to win.
Yeah, I think Alistair.
Maybe Alistair Black won it. You're
Timid.
anyway. Fuck's sake.
Wait. Do exactly. Put your head down. That exact did. Hand over your head and everything. Turn to. I don't know which way it is. No, other way. Other way. Yeah. King fucking Corbin.
Carl. I'll take it. I ain't bothered. I like Corbin. He's all right, to be
I
fair.
love Corbin as well.
I just don't like I don't like what they're doing with him. Like, so we got the tag team championship, women's tag team championship. Apparently, it's on the line. I don't believe you.
It is on the line. Trust me.
Kabuki Warriors and Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair.
This one's a ladder match where the Roman TLC match is the pinfall one.
Okay.
This one's actually for the titles.
So who we got?
Now I really don't want Becky and Charlotte.
No, I don't. I think.
I really want the Kabuki Warriors.
But then it's too predictable. It's too predictable having Charlotte or Becky turn on each other, which it should happen. I think that's what will happen. I think they'll just they'll just get under each other's skin.
Charlotte's at her best when she's an evil cow.
Yeah, they'll like this whole.
Something's got to happen because there's plans for maybe Becky feuding with Asuka again.
Yeah, because that's what they wanted to do originally, until they got Natalya to Asuka out.
What happened to Natalya and Charlotte? That wasn't about tag team.
Yeah, I'm glad it disbanded.
Why?
Natalya, that's why.
I like Natalya.
Oh my lord, can we end this podcast?
She's a hot. Come on, man. She can wrestle at least, can't she? Don't get me wrong. She's a terrible character. But
See what he thinks of that spinny clothesline she does.
Oh my god! Like, right, as a word,
the spinny clothesline. I can't think of it.
the Natty by nature stupid clothesline thing she does when she does a 360 turn, stupidly slow, and as a performer, you got to stand there, and get ready to take a close, and you're standing there like, is it here? Is it here yet? Is it here? She's still turning. It makes no sense. As she's turning, she's covering the back of the head. And say, Natty, turn quicker, Natalya, turn quicker than hit the clothesline like you're taking Spawn's head off.
You need to chill, man. Who have you got?
It's a wrestling promo.
Everything is a wrestling promo.
He gets up in the morning. Morning, Ben. Morning.
Good morning. Can you smell?
Ben's left.
Bacon, cooking,
Ben's left. He's gone to work. Ben's left mid promo.
It's always best when I do it with the customers. And they annoy me. I just go promo mode because I'm sick to death of it. Oh, you want this phone for free? I'll tell you what you can do with your free phone. How about you take that phone? Shine that some bitch up very nicely. Turn that some bitch sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass. And then I get told off for like, Ben, why are you swearing at customers?
Ben, why? Yeah. What are you doing behind that character? What are you doing behind that customer? He's there, just like. Wait,
he's going for the rubber.
Fuck's sake!
You got it through the iPhone.
Oh my god!
Through the iPhone, he hit him with the Pro Max Slam. Yeah.
No, it helps though. You know, you're saying with customers like, I get not promo. I won't go that full promo. I would because. But like we're customer going back to retail. We're going completely off topic. We're wrestling.
Yeah, we are.
Some bloke was I still work in catering, so he goes to one of the girls next to me. I'm making a coffee for myself, and this guy goes, "Can I get a coffee?" And I turn around, and I goes, "You want a coffee, please?" He goes, "What?"
Did you hear that dramatic pause?
He goes, "What?" He goes, "Well, you not use your manners. Like, it's not odd. It's very you're saying I'm disrespectful." It's like, "Well, yeah, I am saying you're very disrespectful." And he goes, "I just want a fucking coffee." So now he's swearing. I'm getting that now. People are now he's swearing. Now he's swearing. Everybody. All of a sudden he's like, no. Can I get a coffee, please? Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Walk off, all cocky. Like.
People don't realise that just because we're in retail doesn't mean we'll take your crap. Don't get me wrong, we're meant to take it. But at the same time, the joys of working in retail is that you can have these digs back.
Oh man, who are
it.
you talking
Why?
to? Like?
Because the management sat up there know what it's like.
That's it.
And I'm gonna put a complaint to your manager. All right, go for it, because I know nothing's gonna happen.
I can't. Go on. I can't. I worked at.
I pay your wages.
Me and Neb, we used to work at KFC. Other chain suppliers, other fast food suppliers are available. So I used to I'm dead good with customers. So like, say if Joe Blocks turns up to me, he's like, listen, I was missing some chicken, or I'd like this. I'm like, listen, it's really long time. My man's forgot to put the chicken in. It's gonna take 20 minutes. Let me get you a drink for free. So what drink would you like? I'll have a crushroom. All right, it's pennies to Mr. KFC, Colonel, right? Pennies, aren't they, Benjamin?
Yep.
Pennies. Just a bit of syrup, right? So then I go and get my drink. You sit here, wait here. I'll get the hottest, freshest Colonel Brad chicken you've ever seen in your life. Next minute, manager's like, "Can I speak to you, please?" I'm like, "You want to speak to me? I'm busy right now. I've got 4 or 5 people here waiting." "Oh, don't worry. This girl here, part time, doesn't really do much. She's very lazy. She's been talking the past 3 hours, so she'll just fill in for you. Do you mind just why have they got free drinks?" "Well, you see, we're waiting 20 minutes for chicken. Really, and obviously, I want to make them happy. I want them to come back to our establishment to eat the chicken." "Oh, you can't do that. It's theft." "What do you mean it's theft? You're on drugs." She goes, "If that happens again, we're gonna have to go down disciplinary. Anyway, I actually I didn't get fired. So what? There's another story with KFC. I remember. So it's late at night. It's 11 o'clock. My manager's gone, "We're not putting any more chicken down." You know the stories, Ben. "We're not going to cook any more chicken." It's like 10:30. Another half-hour drive through. My man finished a hard day's work. He just wants some chicken. He just wants some chicken, fried chicken, 4-piece meal, chips, coleslaw, nice Pepsi. "You alright, mate? You got the chicken?" I'm there like at the drive through like, "Chicken at KFC." just like No, we haven't got any chicken. "Because you got no chicken at KFC." Yeah, no, we haven't got any chicken at KFC. "I can get you a chicken. I'll do your burger, and I'll just throw the hash brown in for free. And we'll just charge you normal price. Extra large fries." Manager turns around to me and goes, "What are you doing?" I says, "Well, we got the chicken. Obviously, I'm just gonna." He's like, "You're gonna pay for that hash brown." I was like, "I ain't paying for no hash brown." So we drive. I give it in for free. He goes off, and then he's like, "You got to pay for that hash brown." He goes, "You've got no standards." And I was like, "I've got no standards." And this is the best moment of my entire life. I'm not proud of it, but it's the greatest moment of my life. I goes, "I've got no standards." Hold on, I'll move that over there. "I've got no standards," you say. "I've just cleaned the front of ours. I've just done all the back of ours, and I've just doing all this. And we've got no standards. You got no standards because you decided to cook no chicken an hour ago." Tell you what, mate. Took my hat off, threw it at him, and went, "Fuck you." I said, "Your shit to all these people." Stood around doing nothing, just walked out. Just went, "Your shit. I'm the best one you've got." I shouldn't have done it. And then as I was walked up the road, I needed a job. I got kids, so I was like, "What's the next best thing from KFC, Ben?"
Did you tell me? Oh,
McDonald's. So I ring McDonald's up. I was like, "Listen, right, I've just walked out my job. From KFC, right? I'm really good with customers. I'm great, great, blah blah blah. I've just told my boss to fuck himself. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is exactly what just happened." "Oh, okay. Do you want to come in tomorrow for an interview?" I was like, "Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do."
Yes.
I put my CV in. I press it up. He goes, "Can you press CV in, and we'll see you tomorrow." San, press the CV in. I get the gold card. I got the general manager of the store sat me down at McDonald's. Just like, "This is the greatest CV you've ever had." I was like, "I'm 25. Like, come on." He goes, "Look, I'm leaving, but my present is you. You can come in. You make big things of yourself." Anyway, me and McDonald's did not get on. Like, McDonald's is a company, great. The kids they hire, no, we didn't get on.
Yeah, I've seen off of it.
We didn't get on. I upset this girl. It's a wrestling podcast. I upset this girl. And
You know what we need to do? We need to do like a retail podcast.
Yeah, we need to do a lot. We need life experiences. We need a gaming podcast, which we will speak about in a minute, and then this one. So, cut long story. McDonald's. I was sat in a staff room. We're watching
Let me in.
I know, yeah.
I know, yeah.
Anyway, so we sat down at having a break, and I said something about some woman on the telly, nothing like discriminative. Right? I just said something. She goes, "What?" I goes, "I just said what I said." She's like, "No." And anyway, everybody in McDonald's at that moment hated me. Like I was literally forced out. Like kids, like you know what kids are like. They'll make your life as miserable as possible. Obviously, I'm not going to work £5.40 for an hour. £5.40 an hour putting nuggets in the box, so I just left. Anyway, podcast, wrestling. Wrestling. Right, so I think they're going to just go all out and Becky and Charlotte will win. Because they don't give a fuck about Asuka. They don't give a fuck.
It doesn't really bother me, the outcome. I know I'd prefer, but it doesn't bother me, the outcome. Because I know they're going to have such an amazing match. Becky and Charlotte last year, TLC killed it. Oh, did they have TLC last year?
It was at the Evolution, wasn't it? Was it Evolution?
It was at Evolution, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was the last man standing, wasn't it?
I'm sure Becky and Charlotte main event last year.
No, man.
It was a triple threat, wasn't it? And Asuka won.
Are you just making up?
That was when Asuka won the title.
Oh, you're right. He's right as well. He's right. I remember Asuka getting up that ladder.
That's when Asuka won it.
I remember that.
That's when Becky went.
You say step ladder?
That's when Becky started the feud with Ronda.
Oh, look, it's John Moxley.
Oh, no, it's Dean Ambrose.
Oh,
it was Dean Ambrose then.
Oh, sorry, my apologies.
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose doesn't. I don't remember him. Wasn't he that guy that just talked a load of shit in a gas mask?
Well done, Ben. I'm impressed you remember.
What was it? Go on, educate me.
Yeah, Asuka defeated Becky and Charlotte.
In a triple threat TLC?
TLC, yeah.
Was that a pinfall one or a ladder match?
Ladder. She was climbing.
Yes, Ben. Good lad.
Ben.
He doesn't.
I'm actually impressed.
I am as well. He doesn't say much, but he says some good stuff. He's had some good one-liners.
I'm impressed with that.
Rusev, Bobby Lashley. Rusev, Bobby Lashley. Tables match.
Bobby Lashley.
I think it would be a dominant Rusev. I battered him. Lana will go through the table, and some bullshit. Rusev will go through a table.
Yeah, Bobby's gonna win.
And then they'll probably have a last man standing match. Royal Rumble.
The sooner they get this over and done with, better.
Yeah, it's
I mean, if
stupid.
they go Rusev over straight away, I'll be without a shadow of a. But I think they'll drag it out longer.
That wouldn't be WWE, would it?
Do you remember when Rusev fought AJ Styles at SummerSlam for the title?
No, when was that?
2 years ago. I know he won a Rusev won a number one contenders match just out of nowhere, and it was just Rusev and AJ for the title, and I was so I was so pumped. I remember texting my friend. I was like, "Listen, Ruru's gonna win it. My boy Ruru is gonna win that title." He's like, "No, he's not. You're an idiot." And I was like, "I'm not an idiot. You're an idiot. You gotta believe." And I was an idiot, and he lost. SmackDown titles, New Day Revival. I think the Revival.
New Day. They've got to stop Hot Potato in these tag titles.
Yeah, but they don't mean anything. That's the thing. They don't mean They just rub it. Oh, forget it. Roman Reigns, King Corbin, tables, ladders, and chairs.
Roman Reigns. There's no way because Roman Reigns is Vince's little lap dog.
Before we
that big dog.
before we came on here, I read on the dirt sheets that they're looking for a manager for Corbin. So I think Corbin's gonna win. I think Corbin will come in. And then some random new manager person that we probably don't know of, and maybe an up and coming, and they'll just batter Roman. I think Corbin will win.
See, I'll be happy with that.
I will as well. I will, because Roman's gonna get over it. So you two think Roman? I think Corbin. The Universal title, Bray Wyatt, Miz, probably the most interesting match on the card. I don't think it'll main event. I think the women's tag titles will main event, but I'm wrong all the time. So don't listen to me.
It'll either be Bray or no contest.
It'd be definitely a no contest. Oh, I don't know.
Like I said earlier, it just depends on what Bray's going to do as his in-ring persona for Funhouse Bray. We know what the Fiend's capable of. We don't know what Funhouse Bray's going to do.
That's suppose.
He's going to be like, "Oh, let me put on the puppet show for your daughter. Woo, yoo-hoo, let's go."
It's so stupid.
And can we just comment on how good Mrs. Daughter's acting was? Holy crap!
Shut up.
No, that was impressive.
Shut up.
Better than Lana. Jesus.
Anyway,
I've not seen the segment, so
I'm gonna show you.
don't watch it. It's not worth it. You'll see it tonight.
Yes. Oh yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
Right.
Yeah, you will.
I
I don't know. Quick one.
Oh no.
So you know when Miz, obviously Maurice calls Miz, and they interrupt the interview, and then they watch the thing on the iPad. Why they watch on the iPad and run upstairs, I don't know. But anyway, they watch the stuff unfold on the iPad of Bray and his puppets going in the cart. This sounds really bad, by the way. Bray was even not watching it. Bray and the puppets going in the cart and this and the other. And then, did you notice that they went upstairs and they opened the door? It was red. The room was all red.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
all the
that.
red lights and everything.
Yeah.
And then, and I was there like, well, what was that? Was that meant to be something different? Have they just chopped and changed it? Was the Fiend? Oh God, no! Oh, the thought of the Fiend being that freaks me out. I think about my daughter and if the anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Woo, that freaked me out. That has.
Imagine though if you found a weird doll. Anyway, that's weird, isn't it?
Jesus
So,
Christ. Oh.
do you think it'd be a good show? Like, final closing thoughts of it. You know,
Yes.
we've had a conversation. We've gone off on so many tangents. It's been a great conversation, to be fair, because we don't really speak to each other all the time. We've all got lives, we're all busy, so it's nice just to sat down and talk about wrestling before the actual main event actually kicks off. Do you think it'd be a good show? It's got all the good stuff. It's got the ingredients, hasn't it? You just got to stir it right.
It just depends how much.
It's a bit like making a curry and
Yeah, I didn't even know about the stirring.
you've got to fan the flames properly.
But yeah, you can't just mash the button, can you? What's this about?
Yeah.
And then you've still got to stir it nice and gently.
I didn't even know about.
I didn't know.
On my last stream.
We've
Dad was like, "You make curry." I was like, "You what? Oh yeah, you what? What do you mean you can make curry?"
Oh, and that was all about the curry, man. That was all about that curry. No, honestly, I'd be
I
there.
look after my puppy,
I'd be
man.
there. She'd be like, "Listen, whoa." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "We've got to make some curry, man." I'm like, "Oh, all right." She's there, like,
Oh, Nat, you're making me some curry.
she's
Thanks,
always
man.
making the.
Oh,
But it heals your Pokemon, doesn't it? And gives it XP, and obviously gets friendship up. All about focus. So,
There we go. And he's back in the room.
we think it's going to be good. I think it'll be good. I think it will be good. I think the build up rubbish. I think I will watch all this card. I'll wake up in the morning. I'll wake up a bit early tomorrow, and I'll probably watch 2 hours before I get to work.
I think because the build-up's been a bit meh, they'll give us a good show.
Normally, how it works.
Yeah, normally it's gone because everyone's gonna go in with no expectation. It's gonna be and it's gonna be like, oh, you know what? I actually really enjoyed TLC. That's probably. I'm hoping that's how we're gonna come out and feel.
All right, Ben, Neb,
Yeah.
Neb.
Yeah, it's got all the potential to be a good show. We'll just have to see.
All right. Well, I think we should end it there then, shouldn't we, lads? Please,
All right.
where can we find you, boys? Where can we find you?
Oh, you want my address? Okay, one second.
If you want, like, whatever you want to do to get yourself over.
Let's get myself over.
Please put Ben through it. Please put Ben through yours over right now. So where can we find you, mates? Where can we find you on the Twitters and the YouTubes and the Mixers in my case?
Okay, so then you can find me at Money Benjamin on Twitter, at Money Benjamin on Twitch, Money Benjamin Plays on YouTube. Go check out my videos, and some likes and a subs. That'd be great. Thank you.
And I am Benji Kenobi on Twitter, Twitch, and what was the other one? YouTube.
Well, lads, it's been great talking to you. As always.
The thing that this is going on.
As always, it's been great. No, it's been great. It is great. Thank you very much for coming on. I've been Sims from the Sims Gaming Time channel. You can find me at Mixer, at Sims Gaming Time on Twitch. Twitter, sorry, I'm not very good at this. Twitter. So Sims Gaming Time mainly on everything. So on Twitter, on the YouTubes, and on the Mixer, and sometimes on Twitch. But I'm mainly into Mixer. So thank you very much, guys, for coming once again. This is great. I like doing this. And
Thank you for the opportunity.
Opportunities.
Lifetime.
Thanks, Ben.
Feed me.
It was really good ending on that great note. Bye, everybody.
Please don't end with that.
I was trying to. But no, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. We'll see you all next month for the Royal Rumble, I'm guessing.
The Royal Rumble!
But I have heard New Year's resolutions coming back. And on that note, good night.